Well, we are learning now in a significant order just weeks before the Lok Sabha elections, the Supreme Court has refused to hold the election commissioner's appointment. The Supreme Court has said that we can't stay the EC Act at this point in time. The top court has also, however, said that it will probe the validity of the new EC law. Well, this is a significant order that is coming in from the top court. The Supreme Court has said that they can't stay the EC Act, and it can't also be said that the Election Commission is under the thumb of the executive. Well, the Supreme Court was hearing a batch of petitions opposing the appointment of the two new election commissioners under the new law that has been passed recently. The petitions had raised objections to the exclusion of the CJI from the selection panel, and that is the latest update that is coming in from the Supreme Court at this point in time. My colleague Sunil Prabhu is also now joining us live on this, getting us more on that. Well, Sunil, we are learning the Supreme Court has now refused to hold the election commissioner's appointment and has said, however, it will probe the validity of the new EC law.
That's right. They have not giving an interim. They have dismissed the petition, which had asked for an interim stay on the appointment, but they have really questioned, the whole process, the procedure. Even the Solicitor General himself says that I bow down before you on that entire issue because, as you're well aware, the Act had said very categorically that you need to have 5 names for each commissioner. They brought it down to 6 from the 200 names 10 minutes before that entire exercise. And it's in this that both Justice Sanjeev Khanna as well as Justice Dipankar Datta really quiz the government. But at this present juncture, they are not getting into the specifics of this. They will at a later stage get into the whole validity of the law and the entire process. But at this present juncture, there is no relief for the petitioners. The 2 election commissioners, Mr. Gyanesh as well as Mr. Sandhu, will continue in office and conduct. No one within the petitioners, to be fair to him, fair to them, have questioned their credentials and their constitutional status. They have a good record. They have been good officers. And it's in this context that they've now given a thumbs up to the Election Commission to hold a free and fair election. They will go into the entire constitutionality of the entire CAC Act, which had been come about at a later stage.
Right, absolutely. And Sunil, can it be said that the matter has been put to rest for now? Because as you've also mentioned, the court has categorically said that it can't be said that the Election Commission is under the thumb of the executive. Well, referring to the petitioner's objection that, it can't be presumed that the law that has been enacted by the centre is wrong.
That's right. They've also said that you can't say that everybody's under the thumb of the executive, but that's not the issue. The issue for them right now is that they can't, stay the appointment because that will lead to chaos, as they said. And they don't want that to happen at this present juncture. India is a democratic country. The Chief Election Commissioner needs the support of his 2 election commissioners. They have been issuing notices, as you've seen, to Shobha, asking the CEO, the Union Minister Shobha, for her hate speech, asking the CEO of Karnataka to take action. They've also told the Cabinet Secretary and Chief Secretary to take, steps and comply by this evening. So various measures are being taken at this present juncture to ensure a free and fair election, and they don't want to cast aspersions at this present juncture, but they will definitely go into the constitutional validity of what was passed by Parliament and whether they can uphold it or not, and whether they were right in replacing the Chief Justice of India with a cabinet minister nominated by the Prime Minister.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Sunil, for getting us all those details there.